Hey guys, it's Ryan at Premier Automotive, and we've got a 2021 Audi Q5 with a V6 turbocharged. We're here to resolve a coolant leak, and we want to show you what it takes. Let's get into it. All right, so you can see the first thing we had to do is remove the front bumper cover and place this vehicle in what's referred to as service position. So this front core support slides forward to gain us access to what we need to get to. So we have the water pump removed. The water pump is out of there. This is its location. We have the thermostat removed. That is its location. And we also have what Audi refers to as a thermo-pneumatic valve that bolts right here and has a coolant crossover pipe to this cylinder head. We'll show you all those in just a moment on a cart, but you can see what it takes just to gain access to these components once they're removed and what it looks like. So let's go to the table and I'll show you the parts involved. All right, so here are the old parts that we removed from the vehicle. This is the thermo-pneumatic valve that bolts to the driver's side cylinder head and has a coolant pipe over to the passenger side cylinder head. This controls coolant circulation from head to head, and as you can tell, it's vacuum operated. We'll come back to this. Here's the water pump that we have removed. This is the culprit of all the problems. You can see the pink or violet colored coolant as it's been leaking out of the water pump itself. This is also a vacuum operated and mechanically belt driven water pump. So with this mechanically driven water pump, if the engine's running, that impeller is circulating coolant. Well, there's a vacuum source applied to this water pump, and we're using this for demonstration purposes. And you'll see a sleeve that will pop up and cover the impeller of that water pump. See the sleeve here, it pops up. So what happened is, on a cold start, this sleeve is in place that prevents coolant circulation and allows the engine to reach operating temperatures as soon as possible. You release vacuum, the impellers or the cover goes down. This allows the coolant or water pump to circulate coolant at that point. So this is the culprit of the problem. The water pump starts leaking, coolant intrusion into the vacuum system. This is the valve, I guess you'd call it a vacuum servo valve that controls the vacuum to this water pump. You can see how it's sucked up through vacuum, sucked up coolant and contaminated this valve. So we'll be replacing that as well. Here's actually the new one we're going to put in place. These coolant pipes right here we have to remove to gain access to these components. So we replace these because we don't want to reuse these gaskets. This coolant pipe will be replaced as well. Here's the thermostat. Thermostat will be replaced. There's also a seal inside the block itself here that's further in. That needs to be removed and replaced as well. So once we get all this back together, we'll also clear out all the vacuum hoses from that have been exposed to coolant. Put all this back together, and this is what's involved with a coolant leak. So do not overlook your vacuum system when you have a coolant pump leaking, or you'll have the same problem happen twice. So as a reminder, this is a 2021 car with only just over 50,000 miles. So our suggestion to you, the DIYers, the other shops out there watching, every time these vehicles are in for an oil change, inspect that water pump, light, little mirror, check it out, because it's likely going to need one very soon. But anyway, thanks for watching another pad video, and we'll catch you on the next one.